awesome storylines, awesome. They tell the story really well. The gameplay is amazing, and it's just you really can't. It's made by Rockstar, so it kind of has the look of GTA, but it's a regular game, and it also helped with the bullet time issues are amazing in the game. Anyways, but yeah, I mean I'm excited about Max Payne, and we'll see how that really runs. I mean, it's Marky Mark. So
You can't see Marky Mark as Max Payne?
no, I could. He looks the part. He really does. But yeah. What I wanted to say with
What you're saying about you're getting off topic. It sounds like you're stammering, Dave. You're off topic. You're talking about video game movies.
yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah, no. Well, with Silent Hill, which is what I wanted to get back to.
Yeah.
They went. You know, the movie wasn't excellent, but for a video game movie, it was. And the problem is that they took enemies from each game, and they took kind of scenery from each game and shoved it into the movie. And with Silent Hill, you know, we could have sat back and go, "Oh, this movie, no, this is absolutely terrible," because you can't do that because it's all within the protagonist's mind of what they're seeing. So the enemies are based off of whatever main character you're playing. So when they had in the movie, which was based off the first book, excuse me, the first
You're
game.
so confusing your entertainment forms.
Yeah. The first when they had the nurses in the movie, which was based off the first game.
Well, they had them in the second game too.
Well, no.
There was reason for it.
They weren't in the first book. I mean, oh Jesus, they weren't in the first game because
They were.
then. Were they?
Yeah.
Charles?
Yes.
Oh, were
I
they?
said yes.
Oh, well then I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, but it made sense for them to be there because both of the characters had issues with nurses.
Oh. No. Pyramid Head shouldn't have been it.
Yeah, Pyramid Head probably shouldn't have been in it, but
yeah. So like that would be the one thing I'm like, no, but I don't know, we're used to bad voice acting. I mean, look at the Resident Evil series. Look at Silent Hill. Terrible voice acting.
UV Bowl.
Yeah.
And I watched Dungeon Siege the other day.
Oh, how was that?
Hysterically awful.
I was
But
actually
here's the thing with UV Bowl. He makes hysterically bad, awful movies, but he actually is pretty good at making action scenes. So there actually are some pretty good action scenes in the movie, and like fighting and stuff. But the actual, acting and story and all that stuff is just god awful. And the writing.
Because I was like, this movie doesn't look half as bad as it could be. He's
definitely made worse.
Yeah, like House of the Dead. Awful.
Yeah.
And that was before that
was his first one.
Oh, was it?
I think so.
Because all right, well then that would make sense because I never heard of them. This was like the first video game movie that I knew of that was coming out. I remember sitting there watching
That's not true. You saw Mario Brothers and Double Dragon.
All right, I'm talking modern days.
Apparently, UV Bowl once got offered the script for Tetris. Like he got offered to write a script and make a movie based on Tetris, and he actually accepted it, but then he had to turn it down because he couldn't figure out how to write a script based on Tetris.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I heard they're trying to do that with Guitar Hero.
Yeah, I did hear that they want to make a movie out of it.
How fucking lame.
Yeah,
like, seriously, lame. Yeah. Like, terribly lame. First off, I don't see...
with lamity.
Yeah, I don't understand the huge hype around it. It's a fun game. I don't understand how a lot of people are super obsessed with it.
Mm-hmm.
But... I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. But it's just it's I don't know. It's the same game. You're paying $50 for a new set list.
Yeah.
So there's really nothing new from each game. But whatever. That's what you want to do. Whatever. But yeah, where was I going? Oh yeah, I remember sitting in the theater for House of the Dead. And
you went and saw it in theaters?
Yeah. Because actually, at the time I was a senior in high school. I remember because I went with my then girlfriend. And I was going to write a review for our high school newspaper. I don't know why I picked that movie, but I went and saw it, and like the first 15 minutes of the film, first 15 minutes of the movie, I knew it was going to be terrible. I was watching, I'm like, this is horrible. Like they showed like these two people getting trapped by two zombies, but you can see like their eyes went red, but you could see that they were just light bulbs and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is terrible. So, yeah, it was like, as most people say, as most people who know Uwe Ball, it was a typical Uwe Ball movie.
Uwe Ball.
I really don't know how he keeps getting money.
I do.
Well, why don't you?
I know exactly why. But do you really want me to go into it?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll tell you then. Sorry. I'm getting goofy. Yeah, well, the thing is, in Germany, they have a law that if you make a movie in Germany, or if you're a German person making a movie in Germany, you can, the people who fund you for that movie can write it off their taxes.
Why?
Because they're trying to encourage German film, I guess. Or keeping films made in Germany because it brings revenue to the country. Because, movies spend lots of money to make movies and stuff.
Gotcha.
So UV Bowl uses this law and basically goes around to companies and says, hey, give me $10 million, give me $20 million, give me $30 million to make this movie. He goes to these massive companies, and basically the pitch is that these movies, even if they don't make any money, like even if you see no money from it whatsoever, all you've done is pay your taxes. So he basically just says, all the money you're going to be using to pay with your taxes, just give it to me instead. And you'll basically, it's just going to be the same thing as you're paying your taxes, so you won't be out anything. But there is a small chance that this actually will make money. So there is a small chance that you will actually get, money on top of it, and you'll make your money back. You'll actually make some money. Small chance given that, agreed upon, but that's what it is. And so basically it's a win-win situation. It's like it doesn't hurt them if the movie fails at all. All they've done is just pay their taxes, but there's that small chance that they'll actually make money off of it. So that's how he's able to keep getting money to make these movies, because this weird law they have in Germany about tax write-offs.
Yeah, it's a very interesting and waste of it seems like a waste of money for the government, but especially but
yeah, especially on Movie Bowl.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. There might be other people taking advantage of it and making amazing movies. I have no idea. His is like the only ones to get really ported over to mainstream America. This is what we see for German film.
Well,
this is the majesty of German film. UV Bowl.
Who wrote Doom?
That wasn't UV Bowl. That was somebody else.
Yeah,
he didn't do Doom.
Because Doom was when I went to see that in theaters because I'm a huge Doom fan.
Semper Fi, motherfucker.
Yeah, you got The Rock.
Yeah.
I think that was the worst line given in the movie. Like just
worse as in best.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, if we can nitpick, the only thing that I really was bummed out about was it didn't kill me because the movie was pretty badass anyways. But the one thing that killed me was that they weren't using demons; they were using zombies.
Yeah, and it was like a virus instead of hell.
I could deal with it, but not to be a comic book fan, but no.
Yeah,
just joshing.
No, it would have been cooler if it was hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So other than that, I mean, I don't know why they didn't do that. I don't know why John Carman didn't do anything about that, or Carmack didn't do anything about that. But whatever. I guess it was out of his hands. And they're making a Doom 4 for the.
Yep, they are. It's true, and they're using their new engine based on what's the game they're making now? Rage, right?
Yeah. So what are you sending me? The first Sarah Palin video game. She's shooting polar bears.
Yes, where she shoots polar bears.
I love this stuff. This is great. What? People get so mad about it. Come on.
Or maybe you're a polar bear trying to escape from her.
Well, I want to play it, but
okay.
Which has a player take a. Oh yeah, you take the role of a polar bear who's out to blow up oil rigs and campaign military tanks as the game site. It's a UK game too.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So anyway, sorry, I just wanted to send that to you.
That's fine.
Anyway, continue your conversation about the Doom game. Yeah, Doom 4. I'm interested because I mean the new Rage game looks good, but the graphic. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll have to see it really in action because the game's graphics don't look as amazingly better, than they did in Doom.